So, do you actually need a college degree to get a high-paying job anymore? I mean, quite frankly, I've gotten a college degree and it really hasn't helped me too much. So, today we're going to talk about the highest-paying jobs you can get without a college degree. What's up, you guys? My name is Michael Tandarich and I run a full-service marketing agency, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, like I said, we're going to talk about the highest paying jobs you can get without a college degree. So in doing research for this video, there are a lot of other people that were talking about this specific topic, but I was finding that they were literally just using the same exact examples that the other person was using in their YouTube video, and I don't want to do that for you guys here. So we're going to make sure that we're not going to touch on any of those because, well, what's the point of repeating the same exact thing in each video? Now, before I get started, I do want to say one thing. Like I said in the beginning, I do have a college degree, but in my experience, I haven't used it once in either getting a job or getting any of my clients or building my business. Granted, I am running my own business, so you kind of really don't need a college degree for that, but there was a period where before I quit my full-time job to start my business, I was looking at getting a marketing director position at different businesses across the country. And when I did a lot of those interviews for those jobs, most of the people didn't even ask me about my college degree. For me, it's really come down to the people that I know and the experience that I've had to really build my own business. But a lot of times when you're in the workforce, it does come down to who you know and the experience that you have. So it's almost even more beneficial to go and do a job for free in those time period of college than get a college degree. So let's get right into it. The first one is being a business owner. Now, this is kind of like a no-duh thing because I'm a business owner, so I know exactly what it's like. In order to be a business owner, you don't even need a college degree. It's just the skills that you have in order to do that. Now, on average, according to research online, business owners making between, I'm looking at my iPad, so if I look down, that's why, about $30,000 to $160,000 a year. Now, obviously that varies greatly, and personally that's not super accurate, especially if you're starting out in your business. You're pretty much going to be making nothing. And I know some other business owners that make way over $160,000 a year, so take it with a grain of salt. I would recommend doing that if you don't get a college degree, because there's a lot of options to make a good amount of money doing it, and you kind of control your own life if you set it up properly. The next option is being a software developer. Now, on average, they make about $103,000 a year. Now, what's cool about this is something where you can go and do a certification boot camp or take some kind of one-off courses here and there. It doesn't even have to be from an establishment. And then when you go for interviews, you could say that you've been certified in doing this code language like PHP or HTML or Java. In the past, I've actually worked with a lot of developers that didn't get a college degree and they taught themselves how to do coding through these boot camps. Now, granted, sometimes a college degree does help with these things, but it's definitely possible to be able to go and get your certification without a college degree and be a software developer. Now, the next one is being a UI designer. Now, they make about $70,000 a year. Now, UI means user interface. And basically what that means is when they go to a website or an app or some kind of software platform, how is the user interacting with the interface of that platform? And your job as a UI designer is to make that process as smooth as possible and get them from point A to B in the way that, you're supposed to. Now, the reason I put this instead of graphic designer is the graphic design space is very saturated with a lot of people that just don't know what the heck they're doing. But you can go and get a certification as a UI designer and have some experience doing that and get a good paying job that's higher paying than what a normal graphic designer is, because it's more niche down and more desirable for that exact position. Number 4 would be to be a dental hygienist. On average, a dental hygienist makes about $75,000 a year. Anyhow, this is a position where you don't need a college degree for, but you will need some kind of training in order to get that position. So it still kind of is like college, but at least it won't take as long. Now, number 5 is to be an electrician. Now, this is definitely not at the top end of how much you can get paid, but the reason I like this is because there's a lot of flexibility with it, and you don't need a college degree. You can go get a job and get paid about $50,000 a year, or you can start your own business as an electrician. And I know there's a lot of people in real estate, a lot of people that are building homes that need electricians in order to go and do those things. So like I said, it's not the highest paying out of all of these, but I really like the fact that you can go and start your own business with it. And sky's the limit kind of at that point. Now, number 6 is being a bookkeeper. Now, again, this is like the electrician where it's not the highest paying on this list, but you'd be making about $57,000 a year if you go work for someone. Now, if you go and do this this on your own though, there's a good shot of being able to get a lot of clients for your bookkeeping business, and it's kind of like a monthly reoccurring revenue thing that you can have. And the reason I bring this up is I've dealt with a lot of accountants over the past year or two, and every single time I talk with them, they say they don't offer bookkeeping services and they always outsource that to someone else. And my point is this is something where you can work from home, you can do bookkeeping for other clients, and you can partner with accountants in your area across the country because you can do everything online now and make a pretty good amount of money. And again, it's a pretty much sky's the limit because it just comes down to how many clients that you want to pick up, and then if you want to hire people underneath you. Now, number 7 is being a sales rep. This is really cool because it's really sky's the limit again with what you're able to achieve in being a sales rep. Now, reading this Forbes article, it says that SAP leads the group with the highest amount of payment for their sales rep at about $209,000 a year. Now, going down, it's IT, Microsoft, Hewlett Packard, IBM, and those kind of all range around $150,000. And granted, this is these huge companies and you'd have to be the top tier and to be able to make $200,000 a year. And so I understand that this isn't something that you're gonna immediately start tomorrow and be making $200,000 a year. That being said, if you were to go to a local company and be their sales rep, again, it's pretty much sky's the limit based on your experience, how hard you want to work, and how much you get per commission for the things that you bring in. So for this one, it ranges, but the point is again, the sky's the limit, and that's pretty much what you want, especially when you don't have a college degree. Now, number 8 is being a postmaster. I had no idea they even made this much, but they make about $76,000 a year. And basically, if you're a postmaster, you're basically the manager or general manager of all the postmen that are in your specific area, and you're in charge of where the mail goes, those kind of things. Again, I was super surprised by this one. I didn't realize they even made that much, but again, it's a job without a college degree that you can easily go get. Number 9 is real estate agents. Now, obviously, this varies because it's amount of how many homes you sell. But based on what I was seeing on ZipRecruiter, it was saying that in New York, a real estate agent makes about $90,000 a year, all the way down to about North Carolina, where they're making about $62,000 a year. Now, the job market for this is super saturated. It comes down to who you know, how hard you want to work, those kind of things. It's kind of another sales rep type position. But what's great is once you get really integrated into it, start really building your base, then you can really start rolling and you're getting reoccurring clients, you're getting new clients, you're getting referrals, and you don't need a college degree, you just need your real estate license. So being a real estate agent is something I would definitely look into if you don't have a college degree and you're looking to get into a job. Now, number 10, and you're not going to hear this from anyone else, is to do what you love. Now, I understand this sounds totally whack, but in the world that we live in right now, the opportunity in order to make money is just through the roof. I mean, you could be on TikTok and have a couple million followers at age 15 and be pulling in sponsorship deals. Or you could start a YouTube channel and base your videos around keywords that people are looking for and ranking those videos, and then be pulling in ad revenue and sponsorships and referral links just from your YouTube video. Or you can go write a blog and have Google ads on there, or you can go and start your own business and do social media marketing for clients. Or if you love skiing like I do, you can do ski instructional videos on YouTube and get paid for the ad spend on that. There's just so many different things that you could do in this world that we live in right now, where getting a college degree doesn't really matter anymore, unless you want to be in like the healthcare space and like be a doctor or a nurse, or you want to be a lawyer or something like that. Then you definitely need a college degree. But if you're just trying to make money, then there's just a million different ways to do it. And one of the things that I've learned while building my business and while having a full-time job is it's so much more important to do what you love than to be a slave to bringing in money. Now, I understand we all have bills and we all have things that we have to pay for, but there are definitely creative ways to bring in money and do things that you enjoy that can bring in money. Anyhow, that's all I got for today. I realize that some of these are kind of open-ended and they're not really telling you the exact number amount that you could be making, but the reason I picked every single one of these is that the sky's really the limit on all of these, and you can really go and make a lot of money with any single one of these jobs that I just listed out. So leave a comment below and let me know if there's any positions that I missed that can bring in a lot of money for people that are trying to get a job without a college degree. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'm really trying to hit that monetization point. I realize I have to hit 1,000 subscribers in order to do that, and I'm only at like 13 right now, and I'm pretty sure like half those 13 are like fake accounts from me. But I know we'll get there, and I would really enjoy to be able to continue making these videos. Anyhow, if you do subscribe, thank you, and I will see you in the next video.